folks have in the past asked me, like in one sentence, to say what I do, and I often joke that I push rocks uphill. Right?
How you go about doing something like this? So you'll get together, you'll get together and plan things,
so
and then
Mr. Becker breaks us up into groups.
And
so you find your little group, and he says,
and he gives us different projects to do.
Okay.
He lines them up on the board and says, "What are you going to do?" And everybody chooses a project, and some groups work together to build the project. Like
Well, the middle school locusts kind of wipe out a good portion of it, which is great. Eat as much as we can. We sell stuff at the market, and then we plant a lot of things that are specific to being able to make jam, or we freeze 200 pounds of zucchini in the fall so that we can make fresh zucchini bread all winter. And, we do amazingly well on our state tests. We're 12 to 15% above the state average in pretty much every category. And so we do the traditional let's hit the books kind of thing, but we also try to make sure that we have some grounding in let's viscerally get our hands in it and take a look at what's happening here. And so we kind of just use it as a launch pad of making things real. So we have a lot of mechanical systems, but we're also very, very focused on biological energy systems. How can we have plants, animals, good design do a lot of the work for us such that we don't need to generate more power to be able to make the place work, so that we can have everything operate on as keen and tight a budget as we can possibly get to. And again, this system idea of how do we build systems that have all these, if we have something that's really important, whether it's food or teaching a kid to learn to read or energy or whatever, we better have multiple ways to support that goal. And when you start looking at permaculture and you start building these functional systems that have all these different things that are going on, there's all these different angles and ways into those big goals. And so we're able to meet the needs of a lot of different people in a lot of different ways. I have to go to the school board a lot, and the school board used to show up and be like, "Well, what are you doing today, Michael?" And I had to be right to the standards and all. But the standards are really what allow me to do what I do. So, and then I'd go and I'd say to the board, "We need a new kitchen." And they'd be, "Oh yeah, well we'd love to have a new kitchen." And I said, "I want it to be a commercial kitchen because I want to be able to prep food." And they'll be, "Oh, you can't prep food because the kids don't even have the food handler's card." And I'm like, "Oh, perfect. We'll just add that in. That'll be part of the curriculum. Thanks so much for that amazing insight, right?" We can all take the environmental studies class that by halfway through the term we want to kill ourselves, right? And everything is bad and it's totally terrible and everything's dying and it's all my fault. And that's not very empowering. And if at the end of the day or the end of any given class we feel like there's something that we can do today, right now, to make things better, that's how we're going to move forward. It's not mutually exclusive that design and habitation of a space by people has to lead to it being a mess. We can do it right.